About to have a guest enter the studio. I think everybody's going to be like, what in the world?
Let's go.
I think everybody's going to get very excited. I don't think you'll recognize this person's face when he walks in, but when I tell you who it is and he sits down at the microphone, then I think everybody will sit up just a little bit taller and be on a little better behavior. Any guesses, Amy?
Honestly, I'm stumped.
I'm going to say I love this guest booking so much.
But why do they not look like who we know them to
Right,
be?
that's
like
what I was
Because
is
you
it
will
like
not
a masked
know them
singer?
to be. No, they don't have a mask on. You will not know them to be this.
It's about something that they've done.
Okay, he's walking
Are
in
we
now.
gonna recognize it?
He's walking in now. Come on in.
Oh, what is up?
Lunchbox, there's no way you.
Let's go.
I wasn't expecting 50.
Let's go.
Great to
Lunchbox.
see you. Have a seat.
Let's
So,
go.
do you know who that is?
Let's go.
Do you know who that is?
I'm ready.
Do you know who it is?
I know who it is.
Who?
That's Oz.
What?
O's.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh,
He's got his pen and paper, man.
Do you have a microphone, Butch, by you anywhere?
I do have my, yes.
You know what I'm talking about? The guy you.
I do.
So, Butch, first of all,
Yes.
I'm so excited you're here. You have no idea the timeliness of you being here. This is the greatest gift that you were here today.
Really?
Yes. For a couple of reasons.
Oh my gosh.
We haven't told them who you are or what you do yet because you're going to affect this room in such a way that they're going to explode.
Okay, am I safe over here?
You're safe. Sit there. There's going to be no liquids,
Now
no
he's
explosion.
scared.
Okay, so everybody, this is Butch Hartman. Butch Hartman is known for creating Nickelodeon classics like The Fairly Odd Parents, but
That's awesome.
I got zero reaction.
no, they're
one
stunt.
cares.
They're all
We're-
trying to be
yeah.
cartoon voice actors. Butch,
No, I'm trying to take
Danny
it in.
Phantom.
Oh,
Right.
oh, all right. So we're doing auditions
Wait,
for
wait, no.
cartoons.
Oh, no.
Let's
love
go.
this.
Let's go.
Lunchbox, give it a
Let's
sec.
go, Butch.
I
What's
told you
up,
they were
man?
gonna freak out,
I
Butch.
have nowhere else to go. Can I
Yeah,
Butch,
yeah,
what's
get
going
behind the
down?
couch. Get behind the
How
couch.
you doing? What do you need?
Okay, so, Butch, first of all, it is a pleasure to meet you.
Well, first of all, thanks for having me on. I'm grateful to be here. Thanks. Great to meet you too.
Yes, they're all now going to start going, how can I impress Butch? So you just be ready for
All
that.
right. Okay. Okay.
Okay, see, and they're going to start.
Super impressed already, by
Yeah,
the way.
I do
Super
like that
impressed.
coat you're wearing,
That was
Butch.
me.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
You like
Yes.
that? Oh,
I
thank
do.
you very much.
So
My
you-
wife dressed me today. Thank
Oh, yeah,
you.
that is a good jacket.
Thank you.
You
Thank
created Fairly Odd Parents?
I created Fairly Odd Parents back in 1997. That's
That
how old
long
I am.
ago?
I know. That's how old I am. Yes, 1997, and it was just a little like a drawing. So actually, I brought you a gift, by the way.
Oh, yes.
That's a drawing of Cosmo on a post-it. That's for you. I brought that for you.
Look at this.
So yeah, so there you go. So it's a little drawing of
Whoa.
Cosmo, and I found a post-it in the green room. So I hope you don't mind if I took that.
You
And-
just drew that right now?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
wow.
See, I don't
That's
even want to
I
take
can
this.
repeat the process for all of you too.
No,
It's
I want one on
incredible.
one. Nobody else gets one. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Fairly Odd Parents are hilarious, by the way.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
can't. That it runs that long. Like the only show
It
that I
ran
can.
for 18 years on Nickelodeon.
Is
and
it still?
was,
They still. I still see it.
it's on all the time. Yeah, it still runs all the time.
Do you still make new ones?
No, we don't make new ones anymore. But I made Fairly Odd Parents. I did Danny Phantom at the same time.
Danny Phantom's on.
That was my
awesome,
other
too.
one. And then I don't hear anybody cheering. By the way, nobody's cheering for my show.
Because they're
I'm
all
hearing
getting-
no
I'm ready to
cheering
audition,
at all.
man. What's the next show? Let's
So
go.
I did that, and then a show called Tough Puppy, and one called Bunsen is a Beast. So had a great time at Nickelodeon for 20 years.
How
Nice.
did you start? Like, what were you an artist? And you
Yeah.
said, I have this idea and I've drawn this.
I've been drawing since I was a little kid, and then I got into the industry. I'm from Michigan originally, and then I ended up going to California to go to school. Wanted to work for Disney, never did, and then ended up finding my way to through the industry. Worked for many years, and then they were basically Nickelodeon was pretty new in the '90s, and they were looking for show ideas. And so I went in with this idea I thought was kind of fun. A little boy with two fairy godparents that grant his every wish, but they get it wrong all the time, and they liked it. So I got to make one cartoon. And then after that, they loved that one so much, I got to make like 3 more, 4 more. So I had about 10 little short cartoons I made pretty much by myself. And then they focus tested them. You guys ever been in a focus test before? It's a terrifying thing where they put kids in a room to watch your show, and you're behind a piece of glass and you can't go in. And the kids watch your show, and they give you like, they vote on it. And luckily the kids like the show. And so Nickelodeon picked it up as a series in March of 2001. That's when it first aired.
Did you ever draw for other shows before you had your own shows?
Yeah, multiple. I ended up doing, I worked at, Hanna-Barbera. I worked at Amblin Productions. I worked all over the place as much as I could. And you had to learn all these different styles of show art before you can, make your own stuff.
That is so cool. Now, see, they're
Boy.
cute. So what?
Hey,
Butch, let me
hey.
give you some background on this.
Do you need a
this
deep
show?
voice?
Yes.
So they have all, in their own respective ways, auditioned for different. I would say not voice over, but like voice actor roles.
You guys are in the vocal realm. You guys do vocal things.
That's
right.
About.
Yeah.
We've all got
Listen to his
microphones.
voice.
I get it.
For like 20 years.
They have microphones. That's true.
Microphone. You're in a room with microphones
Yeah.
on a show.
Yes.
And
Vocal
what makes
thing.
a good voice actor? Like, talk to me.
The best thing that makes a good voice actor is making a good choice. If you come in with a choice that helps me make my day easier, that's going to make me happy.
What do you mean by choice?
Well, when you
Amy, if you know, you know.
Well,
You're
hold
out.
on.
She's been eliminated.
Let him answer the question. Go ahead, Butch. Thank you.
Thank you. For example, like if the character is like a beautiful young princess who is sad that she's been turned into a frog, right?
Oh.
You need to come in and show me how that princess would act. Now, would that princess be? Would she just be a normal voice, or would you have a choice? Meaning, would you make an emotional choice there? Could you
Right.
come in with some emotion, or like, and you can be funny on top of it.
Okay.
I would think.
I'll give you a line. I'll give you a line of dialogue.
Oh, yeah.
If you say, "I can't believe the witch turned me into a frog, but I shall rise again."
I can't believe the witch turned me into a frog. But I shall rise again.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
That's good. I like
happy
that.
the whole time. Where
Stop
was the
stop being
shouting?
haters.
No.
You stop being haters.
I had, no, that wasn't happiness. It was hope.
Butch, you
I
wanted
went from
emotion.
sad-
Let
Did
him
you want-
react, everyone.
He's being nice. I saw it in
Don't
his
tell
eyes.
him what he's
Whatever.
being.
I
Butch.
saw his
It
eyes.
was sad to hopeful.
Butch, go ahead. I'm sorry. Please give feedback.
First of all, I thought that was fantastic audition.
you.
I just threw it at you too, and that was
Yeah.
a terrible line I made up, but you made it better, so that was really good.
It wasn't terrible.
Let's try one more.
Okay.
I would say this. I would say this as a voice director. I'd say let's have a little more energy.
Oh.
That's what I
okay.
thought too.
And I normally give line reads anyway, so I'd be like, "Can't believe I could turn into a frog, but I shall rise." Make it really big.
Okay.
Let's really feel it. I want you to outdo the guy with the bear on his shirt. over
Okay.
there. Here we go.
Okay.
Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I can't believe I was turned into a frog. But I shall rise again.
Oh, there you go. See, do you feel the difference?
Great job.
Feel the difference?
Yeah, just-
Beautiful.
it's
I'm the only one clapping because you guys are all haters.
It wasn't believable.
I'm just waiting for my line. I'm
It
ready
really
whenever.
wasn't
Butch.
believable.
Butch, some more questions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I would think that everyone thinks they could do cartoon VOs.
Bobby Bones, you're exactly right. Everybody thinks they can. And funny, people can do funny voices, but it's got to have the acting behind it. And like I said, when you come in with a choice, like, and by the way, thanks for doing that. I didn't
Thank
mean to
you
put you
for
on the
having
spot. You
me.
did great.
Okay.
But people come in, if you can make my day easier as a producer, like if I can write to that voice you just did, I've had people come in, wasn't expecting anything from them, and they did this great line read, and I went, wait, I can make that a permanent character in the show. You know, that character, we can write for that. Like the guy who played Mr. Crocker on Fairly Odd Parents, Mother F, Fairy Godparents. Carlos Alazraqui came in, and I said he's just a crazy teacher. And he goes, if I combine Richard Dreyfuss with Willy Wonka, and he made this incredible voice. And so we started writing that character into the show, became one of the most iconic characters on the show. So a voice actor can pretty much make a living out of a character they create if they come in with a great choice, you know.
What feedback would you give Amy overall for if she is auditioning for roles?
I think Amy did a fantastic job. I think if you want to, you strike me as somebody who can do a lot of things. And do you do comedy a lot? Do you do a lot of comedy?
I know.
Do you?
I've taken improv, but
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the cool thing is about you got a great voice already and you're really confident. And if you could maybe just meeting you for 2 seconds here, always keep working on the comedy and see if you can make that even stronger and get those improv skills even more honed. Because I just threw that line at you. And you did great, but even being insane like this guy over here, can sometimes help being
yes.
yeah.
He-
But you did great
he
though.
can do
You
that.
did great.
Okay,
So
thank you.
the guy here in the blue shirt just auditioned
Hey,
for
Butch.
a role.
I'm Eddie. How are
Hey
you?
Eddie, how's it
Good to
going,
meet you.
man?
Eddie, tell Butch about the role you auditioned for.
Yeah, so I auditioned for, it's like a spin-off of My Little Pony, basically, and they wanted a dad who was one of the horses, and
It's a horse dad.
It's a horse dad,
Horse
and
dad.
almost like a too caring dad, like it's a very worrisome dad about his
Okay.
kids, and 40s to 50s, and I was like, that's me. So they gave me some lines. I sent them whatever they asked for. I haven't heard anything back, but it's been a couple of weeks.
Would you like to run them by Butch?
Sure, the lines.
Yeah.
You got the lines right here?
Let me pull them up.
And it's a horse. Now, are we supposed to be going for comedy here? Or is this like supposed to be really sincere? What did they ask you for?
They said that the horse is just worried about his kids at all times.
Got it.
So
I can see some comedy in that. Little neurotic.
Okay.
I see a little neurotic.
Don't give him tips. He already.
Lunchbox, you're not Butch's boss. Lunchbox is constantly telling
He's
him.
not the boss of me.
No, he's not the boss. Butch, do you live in LA?
I do live in LA. Yeah.
Did you start a new studio?
I did start a new studio.
And so now, what does that mean for you? Are you now creating and have everybody
Creating
under you?
a whole bunch of brand new stuff, and I got some brand new shows. We have one that's on Angel Studios right now. It's a cartoon called The Garden Cartoon that teaches kids the Bible, which is real exciting. So you guys can see that on Angel Studios. But I left Nickelodeon in 2018 to do my own stuff. So we have a whole bunch of new IP coming out pretty soon.
When you say Angel Studios, how do we find that?
It's on the Angel Studios platform. Angel Studios, they were best known for The Chosen.
So we can download the app.
Download the app, download the platform. They're one of the biggest out there in the family market. It's really, really fun. Because there's a lot of platforms out there right now that have some family-friendly stuff in them, but Angel's pretty much 100% family-friendly. So
Eddie?
that's my
So like
focus.
no surprises
Pretty much.
for the kids.
No surprises,
Right
yeah.
there.
Well, my goal is to make sure kids have a safe place to go,
Yes.
but an entertaining place to go, too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do. All right, Eddie, are we ready with
I
your
got
audition?
I got the line. Okay.
One line?
Yes. So the kid is leaving, and they're about to.
The horse kid is leaving the horse house.
Correct.
Okay.
And the dad is worried about that.
Horse dad's worried.
Yes. So
Okay.
here's my performance.
Okay. Is there a drum roll or something we could play? Like
There for sure is. Ray,
Some-
would you mind hitting
some kind of a drum roll?
Yeah.
So, what about your royal duties? I feel like you're going to leave and just forget all about us.
Not bad at all. Not bad
Okay.
at all.
Not
Not bad.
All right.
So was
Not
he sad,
bad.
happy, or what was he?
That well, that's a good question. I think
Thank you,
he
Butch. I
sounded
agree.
neurotic.
He
sounded
sounded perplexed.
yeah,
You're like,
perplexed.
I did not want her to leave.
I
Not
would
at
say there
all.
was nuance to it.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that too.
I probably have to hear a couple more lines to get a feel for this horse character. Does he have a name?
His name is Nightlight.
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 Yes, I love that. I love Nightlight.
Are there more lines, Eddie?
Yeah, I have to listen to the audio because all I have is my reel.
Well,
That's
hey,
okay.
like you said, why don't you just improv?
Yeah, improv. I'll give you a line. Okay.
Sure, love
what
it,
about
love
your
it.
old duties?
Love
Like, how about you can't leave? All the plants are gonna die. Say that.
Love it. Well, you can't leave. I mean, all the plants are going to die.
Bigger. Make it bigger.
Come on.
You can't leave. The plants, they're all going to die.
Put a few tears in there like Bill Murray would do.
You can't leave. I mean, the plants, they're all going to die.
There we go. Now we're getting this. Really good, man. He's got energy, though. I love it.
Yeah,
He's got
good job,
energy.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Good job,
I am
Eddie.
surrounded by talent. This
Good
is
job,
scary.
Eddie.
I'm very
I
scared.
think
you.
you're creating talent.
I
Well,
may be
no,
headed to
I-
Angel Studios. That's what I'm saying. Oh.
No, but it's funny when if you can create a great character with that voice like that. I mean, think about SpongeBob. Oh my gosh, Mr. Krabs! You know, if you could do a voice like that and just really make that character
right.
come to life, that's something that you can really build on for decades. If you can really nail it. So that's
Do
why
you
it's
feel
so
like
valuable.
with Angel Studios and the content you're creating that kids now need more of that type of content, like safe, clean content?
Here's what I think. I think, look, I'm a Christian guy, and I don't ever want anyone to think I'm trying to, make sure you're a Christian or anything. But I do stuff where I want to make sure that at the end of the day, I feel good about what I put out there. There's a ton of kids that won't ever go into a church, but they're all going to have a phone to look at. And, who's putting stuff on that screen? So I want to make sure at least I can put a healthy option on the screen and something that's uplifting for kids and families. Because as a parent, I have 2 daughters. They're grown up now. But now I have a granddaughter. So what is she going to watch, right? Hopefully the Princess Show and Horse Dad. I think Horse Dad becomes a series.
Nightlight.
And we just call it Horse Dad. It's a funnier title. Yeah.
The Princess and the Horse Dad.
That's Who wouldn't watch that? I would watch that.
Lunchbox.
Man, what is up, Butch? Let's go.
Dude, how's it going?
Man, I am ready. I've got my ticket to L.A. and
Are you
Angel
ready
Studios.
to audition?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, here we
Well,
go.
no, I don't even need to audition. I'll just move there with
I
you.
should draw Horse Dad, by the way, while we're sitting here. All right. Now, who's
draw
your
like
character?
that.
Who's
No,
your
no. I listen, man. I'm open. I'm an open book. Whatever you need me to do, I can adapt. See them? They are pigeonholed. Like he's like, I have one character. I can come in.
They
and
didn't
be
say they had one character. They literally were just doing a
I
character.
just off the cuff was a princess turned
Yeah,
into
not
a
very good
frog.
princess.
Yeah, you did great.
So yeah, I mean, what do you want? You want angry dad? You want what do you want me to be?
Oh,
Just
angry
go-
sounds fitting.
I think just going by who you are already, I would never want to pull you down because that energy's great. I think you're like a tiger that's a gym coach. That's what I think. You're like, all right, everybody, today it's dodgeball.
Okay.
You're like, we're playing dodgeball.
You don't have to give me the line. You just tell me the concept. I ad lib.
You're a
man.
tiger gym coach, and you're
Yeah.
announcing it's dodgeball, and you're picking teams.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, hello, little Jimmy and Sally and Susie. Guess what today is? It's dodgeball! Jimmy, you're over there. Boys versus girls. You know why? boys rule and girls drool.
Whoa.
Oh.
That's amazing. That's amazing. No one's applaud this man. That's fantastic.
They're haters.
I know. I know.
No,
I
you
can
did
feel it.
great.
That was epic. See, I could draw that character in 2 seconds. That's great.
See,
Yeah.
I gave him something to work with.
Well,
Coach Stripes.
to be fair, you did create the character that
Right in
that
front
you're
of
drawing.
me.
Yeah.
That's true,
He
yeah.
did come up
The
with
Tiger
character.
Gym Coach. That's pretty. You see it? Can you see the Tiger Gym Coach though? In your
I
mind's
for
eye?
sure can see a Tiger Gym Coach. I saw a horse dad. And
No, stop.
Yeah.
Don't concentrate on them. Let's focus on me now.
Yeah.
Well, I can focus on all three of you. I thought all three of you guys did a great job.
And the lovely princess who's just trying to make the story end well. You're
Don't forget about
struggling,
Amy.
and you run into these fairy tale characters who do not want to go along with the story. That's what happens.
Why are you in town here? What are you doing in Nashville?
We're at the NRB convention, National Religious Broadcasters Convention. I'm announcing Butch Hartman Studios there, and so we're.
Oh, this is a whole new, like, everybody, I'm doing it.
Oh yeah, we have a huge booth and everything. It's massive. We're
Oh, well,
announcing
Butch.
8 new shows. Yes.
You're in luck. I think we're all Christians here.
Yeah, we are.
Hey, Butch, I'm a big Catholic.
I'd love to stop by the booth.
Well, Bert,
Check
you
it
want to come
out.
by? Good. Yes. You have to genuflect before you come in.
Yeah.
You got to get it. Yeah.
Matthew,
yeah.
Mark, Luke, John.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Recite your favorite scripture before
Acts,
you come
Romans,
in.
1st and 2nd
exactly.
Corinthians.
Do you feel, that there's a changing aesthetic in animation that you either have to lead and change that aesthetic, or do you like see what other people are drawing and then try to chase that at times?
You know, it's interesting. I think the what's going on in animation right now. I think parents want to feel like they can put the phone in front of their kids and just walk away and take a breather for a minute. There's so many things out there that are negative right now. That's unfortunate. So I think really parents are looking for a great place to put their kids. Kids are looking for something entertaining that doesn't feel like it's too boring or that their mom and dad are making them watch. I mean, I just want to create great characters that kids can fall in love with and want to watch again. Over and over and over again. And that's my job. I did it for 20 years at Nickelodeon. We're doing it with our new studio now, and I'm having a blast doing it. But I do think that we as the filmmakers have to really be responsible for what we put on that screen. That's my advice.
Where'd you grow up?
Michigan.
And so you moved to LA, and was the dream to be an artist?
Yeah, I moved to LA. This is back in the 80s now, prior to the internet. So I had to fill out an envelope and put my portfolio in an envelope and send it to CalArts. So I went to CalArts in Valencia. And that was the only school in the country that was teaching animation at the time. And so I went out there in the 80s and kind of never looked back. I just loved California, stayed out there. I always wanted to work for Disney, but I never did. Ended up going into TV.
Did you ever get on a game show?
Good question.
Because he tried to get on a game show and they didn't put him on.
It's too much.
How you doing, Butch?
I can't blame it.
Lunchbox.
You've
Nice
got
to
a
meet you
career
again,
now as
man.
Tiger Gym
Ah,
Coach.
the Tiger Gym Coach.
Coach. I was on 2 game shows. That's
Really?
so funny. You would, yeah. I was on 2 game shows. Yeah, and I won actually $17,000.
You want what?
Wait,
what
which
shows?
ones?
I don't have it with me, guys. Calm down. It's all right. I spent it already. All right, I spent the money. No, I was on 2 game shows. One was called Body Language, where I had to act out charades and like guess clues. The other one was called The Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. They took these 2 game shows and combined them together. But I was in LA for like 2 weeks and got on that game show and won like $2,000 on that game show. I was 18 years old.
What advice? Because he went and spent a week off the show
Yeah.
trying to get on Price is Right.
You
And
let him do that?
I did because he just wants to do it, and
Wow.
but they never put him on.
The energy you had didn't put you
Yeah,
on?
it was a bad one, man. I don't know what happened. I felt like maybe the first day I went a little too over the top
Yeah.
and was just talking to everybody, was up
Yep.
in everybody's business, and like, so then I kind of tried to calm it. I tried to go for Valentine's Day, but I didn't have a couple, so they wouldn't let me on then. And then so the third day I tried to be a little more calm and reserved. That didn't work either, man.
That's a great story. Who didn't love that story? Did you guys love that
I
story?
always felt it was a great storyline for.
Yeah, the
Fantastic.
first
That's a great
while.
cartoon story right there.
See,
I think
Butch,
they want. I think they want like housewives though and things like that on Prices Right. Maybe.
Yeah, it was a lot
Maybe.
of
I
older
could be
people.
wrong. I don't produce it, but I think your energy's great. Maybe they were just looking for different energy that
Yeah,
day.
it was just a bad day, man.
Do you even know any prices? If I threw things up here, would you even be able to guess?
Yeah,
You
absolutely,
could?
man. I'm great at everything.
Really? I thought. Okay, well,
Yeah.
He's
Not-
great
not
at
like-
everything.
I should have known.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't
Yeah.
tell you how much your jacket is or your shoes or your watch because it looks all expensive. But if it's cheap, I know what it is.
Like a carton of milk, he knows.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
What's carton of milk?
like $5.25.
I have no idea even know if that's
Well,
right.
carton, like you mean a
I should
gallon,
say
right?
gallon.
A gallon
We'll get a
weight
carton of
is
milk in
$5.
here. We'll see. We'll see.
The garden cartoon.
Yes, sir.
Tell
Yes,
me
sir.
about that.
Garden cartoon. Thank you for asking. When I first left Nickelodeon, I've been developing this cartoon for years, but I knew Nickelodeon would never make it, only because they would never make a Christian cartoon. I had a great time at Nickelodeon, but they just weren't into making that kind of stuff.
Heathens.
So I was developing this cartoon, the garden cartoon, for years. and ended up making it on my own. It's about a little lion named Lenny, a little lamb named Lucy, and they live and work in a miraculous garden. And every day God comes down as a rainbow and gives them an assignment, and they have to do it. And through a song or a scripture, they learn how to do it, but they normally don't do it as well as they should. So they have a great time learning. The show is funny first. I wanted to make it funny. It's basically Fairly Odd Parents with scripture in it. I wanted to make it funny and make it like something that kids could be entertained by first before they got a lesson out of it. So I think it's great. It's on Angel Studios now. We got 20 half hours we made, and it's just been a blast to make. Yeah.
You work with your wife?
I work with my wife, Julianne, who is the love of my life. 34 years I've been married.
And so what is her role?
She is my, number one, my main motivator in life, and she also handles all the money. So be nice to my wife. She handles all the money.
Got it.
She's the one, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How cool would it be to play God? Like
in a
Anybody
cartoon?
that says that, be afraid of them. Just
That's
generally
what I was gonna
speaking.
say.
no,
Just-
like how cool?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so
Just
what do you
generally
do for,
speaking, I'm afraid of
no,
people
just
that say
listen.
that.
Someone runs into you at a party. So what do you do for a living? I'm on the garden cartoon. What? Yeah, I'm the voice of God. I mean, how cool does that sound?
You could be God's brother.
I'm
Yeah,
down.
yeah, like
Rod.
Jerry. Yeah, God's brother Jerry, who's here.
Yeah.
And,
Jerry's better than Rod. God and Rod.
I'll be there, man.
yeah, but no, you'd be great on as a voice on that. I think all of you guys would do good. We could have the horse guy.
I like
we could have
it.
the princess, of course. The girl who plays Lucy the lamb is a lot like you. She has a really nice feminine voice, and she's
A
very, very
lamb.
good. Yeah, she's so
Yeah.
cute.
You like the lamb?
Yeah.
I like Lucy
But it's
the
a
Lamb.
great show. It's all over the place, and we had a great time making it. But that's one of those things where I had to not just learn how to do that. I already knew how to make the show, but then distributing the show, getting it out in the world, I had to learn all that stuff because when you have your own studio, you got to buy all the supplies and hire all the people and all that stuff. So I've been really elevated to a different level, which I think God's really shown favor in my life in that way because I've had to learn a lot.
Did you do any of the voices on Fairly Odd Parents?
I did one doctor. He's the fairy doctor. His name is Dr. Rip Studwell. And Dr. Rip Studwell is a handsome fairy doctor who also plays one on TV. And so he would come in and he would be like, well, this is terrible. What's wrong, Dr. Rip Studwell? My headshots came out horrible. That type of thing. And so he's not really focused on the mission at hand.
Whenever you have a show that is picked up by a network, do they order 4 episodes, 10 episodes? And when does it go from this is something that we are going to really settle in with and this is going to be a show for a long time?
It really depends on the audience. Depends if the audience wants to watch it anymore. Back in the day at Nickelodeon, we were getting a thing called ratings. You guys know what ratings are, obviously. You're in radio, so we would get ratings every week. And like let's say back in the day, a good rating was a 5. Fairly Odd Parents was getting like 10s and 11s back then. So Nickelodeon's like, yeah, we need to keep picking this show up. And there were times where we would beat SpongeBob in the ratings and stuff like that. I mean, SpongeBob's an awesome show, but we would sometimes beat it in the ratings. So they knew they had a hit on their hands, which was really cool.
I'm assuming you're still getting paid handsomely because they're still running it.
I don't know about the word handsomely, but we do get paid. Yeah, we do get paid. Yeah, no, we definitely get paid for sure. But that's one of the things too. I mean, you get to create a show, you get paid to do it. It's a wonderful thing. You do get residuals, you do get things in the future that add up, which is really, really great. That's why people come to Hollywood. They want to, that's a very lucrative reward if you can make it work. But like, it takes a long. I always tell people like selling a show is like throwing a dart through a donut, but the donut's on a merry-go-round. It's all just got to line up perfectly, but you got to keep throwing and you got to keep trying because if you don't keep trying, you're never gonna make it happen in the first place.
In Hollywood, do you sometimes not say what you do because people are then always going to try to impress you by doing what they think you want them to do to get a job?
I mean, like if I walk into a room and people start doing voices for me like that,
Precisely
that kind of a
yes,
thing.
Precisely
That would never happen. though.
That would no. Who would ever do
No.
that? No. Sometimes I actually like telling people what I do because nobody expects it. It's like, what do you do? I'm a lawyer. What do you do? I work in medicine. What do you do? I draw cartoons. Everyone goes, what? It's like, what do you mean you draw cartoons? Tell me more. And I say I do the Fairly Odd Parents, and they go, "What? You're gonna be?" So it's always kind of fun to spring that on them, which is good. And I get recognized at a lot of Starbucks too, which is very interesting because that age range, that Gen Z millennial age range, is the people that kind of grew up with my show. So I have a lot of Starbucks coffee cups with my pictures drawn on them. They'll draw characters for me. Which
That's
is
so
fun.
cool.
So-
Okay, everybody can ask one final question to Butch. I know you're all sitting here.
Do we have any
Yeah.
questions?
Being
for
good.
you?
Yes.
I do.
They have 100, so I'm going to give them one.
Go ahead, Amy. Go
No.
first.
Well, have you ever had a fish character or do you have a fish character coming up? Because something that I said, well, even on the radio 15, 20 years ago, was I always wanted to be the voice of a fish. I don't know why.
You don't why? You don't
I
why?
have no idea. It's just something that has come out from time to time. So sort of like it's just like
Could it be your Christian faith?
Oh yeah, fish. Duh.
that
like
could be it.
growing up, my mom had the
Hey, there you
fish
go, man.
magnet on her car.
Yes,
of course.
yes.
So I
It's
don't
a
know.
law.
It's
All
just one of
Christians
those
should have
things where you look back and it's like, oh wow, I kind of manifested that because it happened. Like I always said, I wanted to be in a Hallmark Christmas movie, and then I landed a role on a Christmas movie on HBO Max.
Congratulations.
Thank you. My big scene was in the bathroom.
That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I thought he would say something like
Well,
that.
no,
but
it was with the
I
main
know,
character.
I agree. I thought I would have that too.
the
Same,
bathroom
Butch.
scene
Yeah.
for sure. I thought,
The director said this is a pivotal moment. This
Wow.
was like it was when the main character like shifted because of my scene. So, that was my moment there, but that happened. So I sort of set it on air and then things just started to happen. It took years. So
I
that's
did have
why
a fish character on Fairly Odd Parents because the fairies would turn into fish when they were in Timmy's bedroom. They were fairies, but then when the parents would come in, they would disguise themselves as fish and be in a fishbowl. So I guess the characters would turn into fish. Yeah.
Right.
Did you have a fish character in mind, Amy?
it was really it could be any kind of fish, and it's sort of just something I've even said casually in passing,
Like
I'd
Dory
love to
from
be
like Finding Nemo kind of fish.
Oh, I loved Finding Nemo.
See, right there.
Great movie.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you have a fish character,
You'd like to audition for it?
yeah,
That's your
I would
question.
love the
Okay.
opportunity to audition. If a
Write this
fish,
down, fish
yeah, write it down.
character.
Or where's
I'm
the
writing it
post-it?
down.
I can give you my.
Yeah, I'm gonna write down fish character. You got
He
it.
wrote it down. He wrote it down. in the air.
All right.
I can see you
He's
writing
really
it
Here's a
down.
line.
voice.
Here's a line real quick. Can you
Okay.
say, laugh? I want you to give me a laugh and say, oh, the bubbles tickle. Ready? Right. 1, 2, 3. Great. There. Go.
The bubbles tickle.
Boom. That's
That's
it.
good right
Boom.
there. That was good right there.
That's pretty
That was
good,
good.
Amy.
Fish.
That was good. Wow.
Beautiful
wow.
job.
I want to
Beautiful
catch you.
job.
That was so good. Wow.
I love that.
Yeah, just throw me back though.
Eddie,
Okay, so Butch, this is a real question. I'm not trying to
I
ask
don't believe
about-
you, Eddie. I don't
This is
believe it at all.
True question.
Okay.
How does someone audition for you? Like, is there open casting calls? And then how many do you get? Do you get like thousands of people? And how do you swift through all that?
No, you as a voice actor have to create a what's known as a reel, a sample version of all your voices, about a 2-minute reel, and then that gets taken to an agent, and that agent puts it into a file, and then when the casting call comes through, the agent sees it, and they will then look at your reel, and then they'll decide whether or not you're good enough for the role. So out of the 1,000 that try, they'll sift it down to about 10, and I'll get those 10, and then I'll pick one out of the 10. It's a very, very competitive field.
Wow. Have you ever hired someone and then halfway through the production be like, it's just not going to work?
Yeah, today, as a matter of fact, this morning, I was going to hire you, but I have to switch. I'm sorry, I have to change. No, I'm kidding.
That's tough.
No, but no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I have many times. You hire somebody, think they're great, and for some reason, the day of the recording, it just doesn't work out for some reason. There's been celebrities I've worked with where you get this great celebrity voice coming in, and then for some reason they get behind the mic, and it's really weird when they're not in front of a camera. Being in front of a camera is different than being behind a mic, and so it's just different for them. And so sometimes they just don't bring it, and you have to you let them do it, and then you kind of change them up at the end.
Wow.
So yeah, we've had that. Sadly, we've had to do that sometimes.
Lunchbox, your final question.
Yeah, Butch, nice
Yeah.
meeting you. Thanks for coming, man.
Thank
I just
you,
want to
buddy.
say, just let me jot down your number and your email so we can skip through all the agents and all that.
Yes, yes.
Now that we know each other, you
Yes.
kind of know what I have.
We know each other really well now. I mean,
Exactly.
super
So
well.
if you could just shoot me over your email
Yes.
and your phone number, and that way you have lines you want me to, test out, drop them to me, and I'll send them back.
My email is don't email me at butchhartman.com.
Butchhartman.com, yeah. I've
that's
emailed
what
that
it-
one myself.
Yeah.
He gave that to me in the past
Nice.
time. Yeah.
Sounds
yeah,
legit.
Yeah.
How, wait, in the reel, how many voices? You say they send a reel with all their voices. Like, what's the ideal
Whatever
amount?
your range is. If you can do 5 voices, you can do 10. Just make sure it sounds like it just. I always say write a scene where like 5 people are talking to each other and do that scene.
All the
5
different voices.
all the different.
You're
characters.
basically Eddie Murphy in
Yeah, Dr. Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle. He's playing
Yeah.
all the characters.
Doc Doolittle or in Nutty Professor.
Nutty
yeah,
Professor, that's a better one.
that one
That's a
too.
better
Yeah. But you can do whatever voices you can do. Let's hear it because it's gonna depend on whether I go, oh, that's really cool. I could use that.
Yeah.
And also it's connections too. Who you know. Sometimes you'll-
I know you now, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
Go.
That's it. I'll give you my real email later on.
All right,
So,
I
yeah.
love it.
I want to go to Mike D. Mike D is our animation expert here. Mike, you have a question?
Oh, really?
For Butch?
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I was a part of that demographic. Like millennial, watch that show all the time. Did you ever get a note of like you were maybe making a character turn into something like the Fairly Odd Parents, and your Nickelodeon was like, "Man, you can't do that."
We never. Well, the fairies could turn into things on the show, as you know, and we never got a note on that. But we did want to do a show once where we wrote a script. Timmy wanted to know where babies come from. And so we wrote this whole episode of they go to the stork factory up in the clouds, right? And so we had all these storks, these different babies, conveyor belts, and all this. It was a really funny story. And they said, you can't do that story. We can't do where the babies come from. And I said, why not? We do all these other things. So that was one story we couldn't do. But other than that, other changing into things, we kept it pretty clean mostly. You know, we kind of knew where our line was. I mean, because we were working in kids' TV. So we knew we couldn't do all stuff, let's say like a Rick and Morty episode or like a South Park episode. We couldn't go there with that kind of humor. But we have a lot of jokes that kids like your age now go, I get all those jokes I didn't get when I was a kid. The adults get them now. So it was pretty fun doing that.
And then,
sorry, go ahead.
Oh,
Mike.
I'm not like these guys. I don't want to get into voice acting, but I love drawing. Like during the show, I'll make like little doodles over here. Like, what is your advice if they make a reel? Like, what do you do as an animator?
Same thing. You have a portfolio, and let me see what you can do. Let me see your drawings. Let me see your cartoon stuff. Let me see your realistic stuff, your life drawing stuff. Because if I'm going to hire you as an artist, you've got to be able to draw my stuff. Like I said, remember I said about making your life easier. You need to make my life easier. Like, what's your name?
Mike.
Mike. I say, can Mike draw this? Can Mike do this? Okay. Oh, Mike, give that to Mike. Mike can do that. That's what I want. That's the kind of guy I want to hire. I want to hire Mike because Mike can draw that. But if Mike draws it and messes it up and then Butch has to draw it, it's like, why is Mike here? What is Mike doing here?
Good point.
That type of. This means drawing, by the way, when I do this. So
The Garden cartoon streaming on Angel Studios, and I guess I have Apple TV and Roku. I can just get it.
You get it there, and we just signed an exclusive season 2 deal with Angel as well for Garden, so that's going on there as well.
Oh, that's great.
We have 2 movies out too. So a Christmas movie just came by, and we had one last summer too. So Garden's doing really well. We're real excited about it.
Before you came in, I would not tell them who was coming in, and I said it is a secret guest because I knew that it would be an eruption like this.
Yeah. We would have been more prepared.
I didn't want them to be
Didn't need
prepared
to be
because they
prepared.
just
When
want to
you're
You
yell.
an
guys
actor?
did great. You guys, and I am always looking for voice actors too. So keep
Love
it.
it.
Oh.
Rest assured, I will remember all of this.
Yeah.
Believe me.
But
Yeah.
can I?
Noted.
You especially, I'll remember. I don't know
Thank
why.
you.
I don't
That's
know
what I'm talking
why.
about.
I don't know why.
I don't
remember
know
him.
why, because I was the best.
Let me tell you though, somebody that's not going to make your life easy is that dude right there.
But if I give it, because this is really cool. So thank you for drawing this. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to value this.
You're welcome.
Would you draw one of those for Mike when you're done? Because Mike is such a big fan. And so before you get out of here,
What
would you-
character do you want, Mike?
I'd love Timmy.
Timmy? Okay, I'll draw it while we talk if I can do this at the same time.
Oh,
So
good.
keep asking
Then
questions.
I'll do a little promo for you while you do that. You guys can follow Butch at Butch Hartman and go to the Butch Hartman Studios. And again, as we talked about, the Garden cartoon streaming on Angel Studios.
I'm all over TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff too. So follow me. And for an old guy, not too bad. Getting a few followers here and there. So thanks young people for letting me on your social medias.
Is it still Butch Hartman on TikTok? Do you have the name?
Just Butch Hartman
Yeah.
on TikTok.
All right,
Yes,
there
sir.
he is. Really amazing. He's drawing little Timmy for
He's
Mike.
got 2.4 million followers on TikTok.
Dang.
Wow, that's a lot.
So 2.4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more.
Yep,
We're adding
yep.
6 more right today.
Happening right now.
Oh man,
What'd you see over there?
I'm just looking at the followers. That's
2.3 more than you, huh?
No, it's like 2.4 more than me.
Wait,
All
you
right, that's
did it
for
already?
Mike right there. That's your little. Where's the camera? Wait, this camera.
Yeah.
That camera. There you go. Okay, come on. Can you
That's
come get
awesome.
this? All right, buddy. I hope you like it.
Butch, this has been a
you go,
thrill
buddy.
for me and exciting for all of us. So thank you so much
guys.
for the time.
Hey, it's an honor to be here. I'm really grateful to be on, guys. Thank you.
Good luck with the new venture. And
Thank you,
You know,
thank
if
you.
they all show up at your booth later today, don't be surprised.
I would love you guys to come by. We went all out in this booth. It's really cool. It's very big. All the shows are on display. It's really cool. So it's over at the Gaylord Hotel. Have you been to this hotel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more like a city.
It's a city.
yeah,
It's like an amusement park city greenhouse. It's
Yeah.
massive. It's huge.
There he is.
Speaking of Jurassic Park, I think there's things roaming around in there. I'm not really sure. There's a huge jungle in there. It's crazy.
It fits. It
does.
the Opry's over there.
I know.
The Grand Ole Opry. Yeah.
It's massive. I know.
All right, there he is. The great Butch Hartman, everybody.
Thank
Nice
you,
job.
guys. Honored.
Thank
Honored.
you.
Thank you.
It's about